Hey everybody in the vinyl community, it's Glowing Cabbage here, answering Derek's thread. Is music more than entertainment? It definitely is, and I'm going to share with you guys the very first time I ever sort of realized that. The song we're listening to in the background is the song I'm talking about, in particular called The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Now, this record came out in 1982. I was only 10 years old when this record came out, but probably about 4 years or 5 years after that, like when I was 15 years old, I got into breakdancing. It was a nice little subculture, excuse me, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good thing to do with friends and stuff, and usually the music that we listened to, the hip hop and whatnot, even Kraftwerk. So, you know, we listened to a lot of different music, and this was the first song that I ever heard that actually, like, sort of said something that sort of, you know, resonated with me. It's just simply because, you know, when I was being brought up, like, I wasn't in a rich environment or anything like that. We were quite poor, and the main lyric of this song, like, it's a jungle sometimes, it keeps me wonder how I keep from going under. Like, I can relate with that, even at an early age. Probably not, you know, nearly as bad as it was in New York City in the 1980s, but because it was a jungle in New York in the 80s. But this is the song, one of the first songs that made me realize that, you know, that music was a vehicle for expression of very large ideas, and this is just, you know, one of the first hip-hop songs to really tell it the way it is. And incidentally, this record was the first hip-hop record to be inducted in the Music Hall of Fame. And excuse me, sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Not only that, but it's also in the USA Library of Congress Music Archives. It's the first hip-hop record to be added to that. So, you know, it's pretty amazing. It's just, you know, the record illustrates the hardships of making ends meet in the ghettos of New York City, but, you know, the ghettos of New York City in the 80s weren't the only places that needed to make ends meet, you know. Like, I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, and as a young kid, you know, like, it was hard to make ends meet. So yeah, so this is my charity for your thread, Derek. A really fantastic idea. I tried to go right back to the roots, like, as to, like, you know, what was the first time that I sort of realized that music wasn't just for entertainment, you know, that music had a little bit of a message, or a big message, you know. And this was the record. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you have Grandmaster Flash, I encourage you to throw it on. See you later.